Hello, and welcome. You are about to enter the Large K Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Large K Podcast. On this show, I interview bands and artists, and we talk about their music, influence, and how they got to where they're at. I focus each episode on one artist, and for this episode, I had a great conversation with Benny AKA Dirty Merlin. He's the founding member of the experimental beat collective Grn+Gld, and he started this in Costa Mesa about 5 years ago, and now they have grown to 10 members. Every second Thursday of the month, Grn+Gld puts on a show at Que Sera, and if you haven't been to one, I highly recommend it. They play great live shows, and they're all really cool people. We talked about his music, importance of the Grn+Gld collective, and his love for the city of Long Beach. This is the second member I interviewed from the Grn+Gld collective. The first one was Repeated Measures about a month ago, and that was a great interview. And this turned out to be a really fantastic one as well. It was a great chance for me to get to know more about Dirty Merlin. Alright, here's the interview. Enjoy. I was definitely down to go to that.
Yeah, Echovox is amazing. That guy that organized it, Andrew, he's really cool.
Yeah. You guys should do like a Grn+Gld like dedicated one where it's just like all the Grn+Gld artists and then like it's all people on stilts and
they practice theirs like every week. It's like a show. It's like a short story type play thing. They have like a plot and stuff.
Right.
A script.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty tight though.
I would love to do a musical though.
A musical?
Yeah, it's on the dream list.
Just write your own musical and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like musicals.
Yeah.
They're funny.
No, I like musicals too. It's kind of
good at conveying emotion.
No. I grew up listening to like Phantom of the Opera and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're so powerful of a medium. It's amazing.
Yeah. I think it and if it's like a group effort, because like I've been involved in like High School Musical and stuff too, it's like it creates such bond because of like so much production behind it.
Yeah, I did theater in high school too. It's so fun.
Yeah.
So much practice.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So much rehearsals.
Yeah, I mean it helps you like how much work you have to put in for perfection, you know, like crazy stuff. Is that like what geared you towards like going into music? Is like from your experience of being in theater and stuff?
No, I was always doing music. I was always doing instruments.
What's your first instrument?
I played a little keyboard, had a little piano lessons, but I didn't like that, so I did violin lessons and saxophone, and then I played a lot of saxophone for a while.
School band?
Yeah, school band, then I went to OSHA, Orange County High School for the arts.
Oh, right on.
For saxophone. But then, like, at the same time I was there, I got, like, started getting into punk rock and was in my first band and just wanted to do that music instead.
Oh, I see.
So I just kind of stopped playing sax.
Oh, okay. What was the band called? I mean, I didn't even know that you were in a punk band.
The first band was called The Zooks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The Zooks?
Yeah. It's from the Dr. Seuss book, the Butter Battle book.
Oh.
There's the Ukes versus the Zooks
Yeah,
or something where they have the butter on the top of the toast or on the bottom of the toast.
Yeah. I remember that. I see. That's pretty cool. And you were in other bands too besides that?
Yeah, I was in a band with my friend Nick in that one and my friend Kevin from NASA Space Universe for the punk band, and then me and Nick started like an indie band eventually, like 2 years later.
No.
Yeah, basically just a Modest Mouse cover band at first, and then we wrote our own songs eventually.
Oh, okay. No, it's a pretty cool start. How did that transition you from punk rock to like electronic music? Like, was there like a?
It's more like punk rock to indie to hip hop, and then I made a lot of beats, just like hip hop beats for a while, like vinyl samples, vinyl based stuff. And eventually I got into like all other kinds of music, electronic music after that. But I never made it because I just was using all vinyl samples. But then just this last few years I switched gears so I can now I can make all the crazy electronic sounds I always wanted to make for a long time.
Okay, yeah. How long you been working on electronic music? Because I saw that the first record came out in 2012, so like I'm guessing you've been doing it like a little before that. Right. I mean,
I recorded a lot of songs before that. 2012, I finally put out the first one through Grn+Gld, and then that one was all the vinyl vinyl samples, but it was less straight beat type, but still pretty beat and not electronic-y. So there's not much difference really to me, but
because I listened to your material from the Pretty Princess LP. I think that's the one. The Perfect Princess.
Perfect
Princess LP. Yeah. Because I was comparing from like the time being of the, which one was it? I think it was like the LP before that, but the Paradise Fuck one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I felt like that one was like pretty smooth, and like I love all the sample placements that you added on there. Like some parts were like really jazzy and like really kind of organic instrumental and stuff, you know. And then it went into Perfect Princess, which is like, I felt like that was like pretty distorted and like, you know, it felt like kind of has that 8-bit sort of sound on it too, you know, like, and I felt like you probably like found your own sound from there, you know. Yeah,
that was mostly for me changing hardware, switching to the EMX, which Repeated Measures has used for a long time.
Right.
And I got that, like, I guess that was last year. Just been using that to write pretty much all my songs. There was one song on Perfect Princess that had some vinyl samples and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, it was all done strictly on the EMX with a little bit of like vocal samples scratched over it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
And then you just like directly like put all whatever you created on EMX into like a computer.
Just recorded it, straight like WAV file with it. Some of them not even any separate tracks, just like all live recorded it in, and that's it.
Okay. Even at live shows too, like EMX is pretty essential, right?
Yeah, I use it all the time now.
That's good, man. That's awesome. Cause I know the live show aspect of it is like pretty cool because like, just like how I saw in like what Repeated Measures does, you know, you also it almost feels like you guys all pretty much work on like really kind of, it almost feels like you're creating a beat from the start when I see your show, and then it kind of progresses on from there. And I don't know what it is, but like I feel like your collective like really encourages that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we definitely encourage people doing, exciting and at least semi-live performances when Grn+Gld guys play. But yeah, that's why I love using the EMX, because you can it's like you recorded it, but you can pretty much modulate any single aspect of the song, or just re-record any new drums or anything on the fly. So it's kind of, you just build it up slowly, however you want, however you're feeling on that night.
Yeah. And I have questions about the Grn+Gld collective, and because I heard that you started it, or you at least did you form? You're the one that formed Grn+Gld, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was there something? Was there something that inspired you to wanting to start a collective?
Just basically trying to find more people that made music like I made. Basically, at first I was just trying to book anybody I could find that didn't suck no matter what genre. But my main goal was this is when we were in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
The main goal was basically I found lots of cool bands through that. Lots of my friends that I have now.
Yeah.
But the main goal is always just to be able to book an all electronic or all live beat night. So I just kept, I just wanted to find people with similar interests that were made similar music, but it ended up being way more than that, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's a real family now, so.
Oh, definitely. And it started about 4 years ago, you said?
Yeah, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Did it grow quickly?
Yeah, it did. Basically, started 2012, and then just were booking for a while, and then eventually we met through different people. Calva, I met him. He's from Huntington. He makes beats also. Then through him we met Cicero, or Curtis. He introduced us to him, and then through some other people we met Repeated Measures. He just got booked on the random same night as us.
Nice.
Yeah, at our old home in Avalon Bar. And then we met Chipmunk through a similar way, just through the guys at Concept. When Chipmunk was in Concept, we met them because we did an art show with them for our 1 year anniversary at our warehouse, our old warehouse at Costa Mesa, the Wizard's Den.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 of them, 5 of them.
So basically just through friends.
Just through them.
Yeah, so through friends connection, everybody just pretty much linked up, and little by little it just kind of started.
Little by little we started adding them in. And then a few guys we've known for a long time, Lobo Incognito. We'd been friends with him since the beginning, but we just eventually added him in because, it's more about being really good, a good friend that you can trust and to hang out with and can tell anything to. But also we also trust each other with our music and talking to them about that and pushing each other and just listening to what they're working on. So it was crazy when I go back through all the stories of how everybody met each other. It's always trips me out because it's so random and random connections, but it made something that's that you feel so strongly such a tight bond now. So I always trip out about that.
Yeah, seems like everything aligned perfectly. It's kind of mystic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah. I mean, somehow it worked out. I mean, how many members in total do you guys have now?
We have 10. We're about to add in our 11th.
Nice.
Very soon. Another old friend.
Yeah. Is there I know of course, you guys have pretty tight bond, and there's this friendship involved within Grn+Gld, but this is just kind of a dumb question, but is there a qualification in order to be a part of Grn+Gld?
First is just being a homie and just a really good person. A good person that won't do anything bad to you or anybody. And
of course, yeah.
Second is we have some members that don't make beats, that do art, that we do the zine with. We got Crux, but mostly just being super nice pretty crazy, and down to like not worried about what other people are thinking as far as what you're making or anything like that. Just gonna do your thing
That's
no matter
important.
what.
Yeah, that's important.
And also just like a dedication that will be working on your stuff. Like you're self-driven in that aspect.
Yeah. Have you noticed any, like, let's say, compared to the time of like when you were making beats alone, and then now that you have a group that, you know, that helps you like criticize your music, do you think like you definitely like upped yourself from like yourself in the past?
Yeah, definitely. It's like it can be one of my favorite parts about making beats is that you don't have to deal with anybody else's shit or like schedules or anything. You can just do it whenever you want, but also
right, yeah,
it gets a little bit like you know, masturbatory at a time. You're just like there doing your shit by yourself. No one else is hearing it for a while, so it's nice to have like always be hearing what the other guys are doing and have them hearing what you're doing. So it's just like a give and take feedback. It's really nice.
Yeah. Would you say The Perfect Princess is like, would you say the outcome of like, you know, your experience of being in a group and like what you're most proud of?
It's definitely the one I'm most proud of. It's the only one that I've ever felt like really happy about it before I put it out. So I'm definitely proud of it like that. Definitely has lots of influence from the guys, but it's also really influenced by like all the different types of electronic music I like and have been into lately and wanting to explore more, and that I hadn't been able to do prior to like getting the synthesizer and drum machine, because this is my first release that wasn't all vinyl based.
Yeah.
It's kind of me just like finally like trying to make all the sounds I've been had in my head for a long time.
Yeah, it must be a lot of work though, huh? Especially because I mean I don't have any experience in making electronic music, but like especially for collecting vinyl samples, I mean like would you say that's probably the most time consuming thing, like compared to when you were making music through EMX, because of like just picking out certain records and really looking for that part that sticks out to you?
I love the whole process of the vinyl samples, because it's kind of like making something out of like arbitrary choices and arbitrary like constraints, because it's just only what's already been recorded is you can use.
Right, yeah.
And I like that aspect a lot about it. But that's not really the slow part for me is just the equipment I use just really slow and really limited. You only have like a certain amount of sample time, and it takes forever to like load the samples, and they're just really slow and old.
Oh, okay.
So
it's more about
that's the main reason that made me switch over, because it's just so time consuming, and
yeah, just like the whole process,
and it's so hard to like modify anything after you've recorded it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. You said before you were in Long Beach you were at Costa Mesa. Were you playing shows around there?
Yeah,
time?
Grn+Gld's first residency was at the Avalon Bar in Costa Mesa. Rest in peace.
Oh, it's gone. Oh yeah.
It's gone. Yeah, new owners. And then we floated around for a while in Santa Ana, Costa Mesa. We did a lot of shows with Top Acid in Santa Ana, just like when Santa Ana was really, before it got all fancy like it is now, there was like a really cool 2 years when there's just vacant spots in downtown all the time, and we'd just be doing random shows there.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually I ended up here. I've been here almost 3.5 years now.
Yeah.
Then we started doing our shows at K-Straw, and now Repeated Measures just moved to Long Beach, and Chipmunk moved next door. So, and Parker Floods has been here. So
yeah,
so there's 4 of us here now.
Yeah. What's the special? What do you think is so special about Long Beach? What would you say?
There's a lot that's special about Long Beach. It's a great side city. It feels cool to be here. My parents are both from here, so it feels full circle being here and running around where they used to be. But the main thing that makes it cool for music and stuff and art is that I just like going to like a random rock show or something, and see a bunch of different people from all all the different musicians from the different scenes go to a hip hop show, and you'll see all the band dudes cruising around. So people just actually like to go out and watch all the music, and people don't suck at music, so that helps a lot.
Yeah. Are there like a certain acts, like whenever you see like a local band playing in Long Beach where you're like psyched about, you know?
Certain acts, yeah, for sure. Furcast is my favorite band right now. They're really good, like
Trip hop, right? Yeah.
Yeah, trip hop, definitely trip hop, definitely like kind of like mathy, trip hoppy, proggy. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually
really good.
I actually randomly bought snare drum from Johan, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's the sweetest in the world. He's so nice. I love him so much.
Oh yeah, no, he's.
All those guys are really great.
Yeah. And
Vince
also.
and Gary and Kyle.
Yeah.
Them, Furcast is really good. Everyone should see them. They're so good live.
Yeah.
Their new songs sound really good. Crime Wave 5150 is a rap duo that's amazing.
Pretty big, right? I mean, they're kind of like getting some attention.
Yeah, they are. They were on the cover of LA Record last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really good.
Would you want to like make beats for like hip hop someday?
Yeah. Well, that's what I started off doing. I was super trying to do that when I was like all into beats originally before I was into electronic stuff, and that's all I wanted to be able to do is make beats for rappers. And now that I'm actually around, now that I'm out of Orange County, not just around shitty rappers, I don't feel like making that shit anymore. So I want to go back. I'm going to go back to the vinyl samples sometime soon, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've just gotten used to it, to just making 12-minute long songs, electronic space out jams these days. So it's hard to go when my songs are getting longer and longer and longer to like make a 2-minute hip hop beat.
Yeah. No, it's definitely sounds like a challenge. I mean, what's because I know you guys recently released a vinyl where it's just like all of your like collectives.
Yeah,
like
the first compilation. Yeah.
Yep. Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it's the first Grn and Gold vinyl. Finally put it out almost a year ago. It's basically all of the musicians in Grn and Gold each got like 5 minutes, and so they could do however many tracks they wanted, but they just had 5 minutes. So some of us did 2, some of us did 1, and we all just funded it ourselves and self-released it, and we made 500 copies. There's a few left. Yeah.
Snag it when you can. Yeah.
$10.
Yeah. When you say 5 minutes, is it like a 5-minute set for like each one of them? And then
some people are tracks on both sides, like a 2-minute track on each side.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Or like some are just 1 5-minute track. Some Trips tracks are back to back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a 5-minute mix of like kind of like a little sampler of like each round kind of
thing.
They
just like you just yeah. Because they didn't want to just be like do one song, like do 5 minutes, however many songs you want.
Yeah. No, that
pretty much 2 or 1 basically.
That definitely makes sense. This is something that I was kind of wondering, but how did you come up with the name Dirty Merlin?
Dirty Merlin? Well, my grandpa's a magician. Rest in peace. And there's been many Dirty Merlins in my family. I'm just the most recent one. And came in like a dream. And who knows how long it'll last.
Wait, your grandfather's name was Dirty Merlin originally?
There's many throughout history.
Oh, I see. And it just came into your mind and just pretty much solidified it with that name?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of reasons. But came in, it stayed. I'm a dirty bitch. And I do like to cast spells on people. But yeah. It's just, I don't know. The meaning's more important than the origin for me.
No, that makes sense. Now, this is the question that I like asking to everybody that that I interviewed. But to you, what was your what was your favorite live show that you've been to? Not like the show that you played, but like from just like your experience.
Ever?
Yeah, or like whatever resonated with you the most. Ever is kind of like a hard one. So.
Last year's best show I saw was probably at the Ninja Tune 25-year anniversary show. John Hopkins played.
Oh, is it the one with John Hopkins and Bonobo? I was
yeah,
there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Hopkins set blew my mind so hard. It's probably because I hadn't really listened to him that much before. And he was just so awesome. He was so good. And he was doing a little live stuff too. And the sound in there just sounded so crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good fucking show.
Yeah. Did you go to the after party thing?
I didn't go to the after party. I stayed for John Hopkins and Bonobo and then left. I mean,
Bonobo's good too.
Yeah.
Bonobo's a man.
Yeah, he's amazing. No, I had a chance of seeing him at he was at a Heart event for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Good for him.
Yeah, and I ended up going to his DJ set. It wasn't even his live set. It was just like a DJ set.
He's a good DJ though.
Yeah, I was so shocked with how good he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one boiler room of him mixing, he like does a bunch of different genres, but just like really good choices, really good track selection.
Yeah. And also like he's capable of being able to play his songs like live with like a full-on band.
Yeah, I've never seen the live thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see him like soon, but actually Chris and I, we were talking about that, where it's cool where there's electronic music that puts in like a live show element with like all the instrumentals and stuff.
Yeah, it is really cool when people do that. Shlomo did it for that Dark Red album.
Yeah.
That must have been awesome. I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, those tours like are pretty mind blowing. But would you want to eventually?
Like Anderson Paak's band.
Yeah, the Free Nationals, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty
They're
good.
so good. Well, actually, when I saw them, Repeated Measures opened for them at a Beat Cinema night in Pomona, and they blew my mind. They're so good. He's such a good. They're so good live, all of them.
Yeah. Oh, Repeated Measures open for Anderson Paak?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Beat Cinema show in like Pomona. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It was like 2 years.
Oh, okay. So it's before like he. Like,
Before the rise. Yeah. But he was definitely rising.
Yeah. I mean, that guy, he's on a pedestal now. I mean, like
he's really good. He should be. He's fucking good.
Yeah.
Put out 2 amazing albums last year. That's a good reason to be up there.
Yeah. I only listen to Malibu, but like.
Bought my mom Malibu for Christmas. She loves that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that dude's talented, man. He could like sing and drum. And...
Yeah. Yeah. When I saw that, it blew my mind. It was so good. And like just like the ladies in the crowd were freaking out. It was so amazing to see something like that.
Yeah.
It's like all the women knew all the words and were just like loved him up there. It was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
I hadn't seen something like that in a while.
That's
tight.
No, I need to fucking go see him one day, man. To you, cause I know you play when you were in a punk band, you were playing guitar, right?
I played bass. But I wrote for guitar and bass.
Oh, okay. Would you want to like incorporate that one day to some Dirty Merlin's live aspect?
Not really right now. No. My goal is to be able to do like a live set that's like 4 hours long. That's what I want to do right now. I want to get 2 EMXs and a DJ mixer and just like go back and forth for like as long as I can. See how long I can just do like building.
Yeah.
Like
it's possible.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible, right? What's the longest set you've ever played?
I've DJ'd like 4 hours sets, but like live set, longest I've probably done is like an hour.
An hour.
I did an hour one recently.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but all your original material, or is it kind of like
all
up?
Original.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You just have to make more stuff and kind of figure out the way to mix it in all together.
Yeah, that's what I want to do now. Is do like a 2 hour.
2 hour set.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be really tight. What's coming up for is there anything like coming up for Dirty Merlin and any cool possible releases from Grn+Gld?
I don't know. I'm recording songs right now. I have a few that I'm pretty excited about. I think I've like really finished. I have a few releases that I never got around to putting out last year, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. Kind of just not really worrying right now. Just playing shows and writing songs. I should do something soon.
Yeah. Any upcoming... You guys still do the upcoming shows at the K-Sarah, right? Where it's like the Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys get selected to do that? Was it just through your connections and then...
I just talked to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of had a residency going on.
No, just went and asked them, talked to them, waited until they had an opening. It was on a Wednesday for a little bit, then eventually got on Thursday, then we got on the regular second Thursdays of the month. But, yeah, that's what I learned from doing shows. You can just go talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And just ask.
No, I think the social aspect of it is definitely important.
Yeah, we love it there. It's amazing. It's a great, it's perfect fit for us. Best bar in Long Beach. Super low-key vibes. I love it.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about shit when you're there. Just chilling out. No one gives a shit.
That's true. Like, everybody's a friend there, too. I mean, like, even at a bar, too, so...
Yeah, I love that place so much.
Yeah. Now, before I wrap this up, I want you to pick a song that you want to play for the audience. And is there a Dirty Merlin track that you want to showcase?
Yeah, I got a track. I'll just play, I forgot about this track, but then my friend Rebecca reminded me about it. She says it's her favorite one, so I'll just play that one. Okay. It's from FYDB2. It's called Fuck That. It's always weird to hear people's tracks that they like. Because, like, you'll, like, hate a track, and then someone will say that's their favorite one, and then you're just like, oh, I guess I like that track, too. It's always so funny to hear what people like or pick up on or don't. So yeah, that's the one for me. All
right, we'll go with that. Well, first of all, thank you for taking your time, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it again.
Definitely. All right, later. That's all, folks. If you guys enjoyed Dirty Merlin's music, I put his Bandcamp link in the Grn+Gld page in the description box below. I also added his social media too, so you can catch up on seeing his live show one day. More podcast episodes will be coming, so like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Kazu, and I'll see you next time when you take a break.
Peace, bitches!